And then as you get up here, more signs on the doors. And right when you walk into check-in, you're gonna actually see hand sanitizer right off the bat. There's a hand sanitizer station right here. Hello guys, we are back with a brand new video. We are here at Disney's Riviera Resort, their brand new DVC resort. Poor resort didn't really have a second to breathe before they were shut down again, but...
Yeah, we were told earlier at the pool that this resort was open for 92 days and then it closed for 95 days.
Yeah, so closed longer than it's even been open. But we are here, we had 2 nights here because the DVC Resorts have officially reopened. So we wanted to show you everything you guys are gonna need to know before coming back to the resorts, the DVC Resorts specifically, and kind of the measures they're taking to make sure that everybody is safe here during this unprecedented time, basically.
Yeah, we've been here for a while, and I gotta say we feel super safe being here. There's not a lot of people here. We've been wearing our masks and doing all the safety procedures and stuff, so I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I haven't felt unsafe one time since we've gotten here, and yeah, we just want to quickly show you all the safety measures that are being put into place, everything that'll make your trip safer and more comfortable when you come down here to the DVC Resorts. As you know, Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom are set to open on July 11th, right?
And then Hollywood and Epcot will be opening on July 15th.
Yes, so these parks are opening up in a couple weeks. So, but the resorts, the DVC, have opened up first. We wanted to come. We've had a great couple days, so time to show off these safety measures. Let's do this thing, guys. So right as you're walking into the resort here, you're gonna obviously see these signs. These signs are gonna be very, you know, key and everywhere across the resort. Obviously the warning signs about, you know, they have to put these up so you know what you are getting into if you do go to the resort. And then over here, you're gonna find, you know, just basic information, stuff like, you know, obviously every single symptom that you could have. And they really are being safe about protocols, but really, as you'll see, every single employee is wearing a mask. Everybody is keeping very well socially distanced, which I really love. And then as you get up here, more signs on the doors, and right when you walk into check-in, you're gonna actually see hand sanitizer right off the bat. There's a hand sanitizer station right here. So you have the online check-in. They have very little magic bands now. As you guys may have seen from that announcement, they're kind of cutting back on the magic bands. And most of everything is all mobile now. So that's just something to be aware of. So Molly and I just ordered some food. This is a brand new system that they're really trying to implement. Do you want to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure. So basically all the quick service locations are going to be mobile order only. And don't worry if you don't have the My Disney Experience app, which is where you do the mobile order. If you don't have that, they do have a QR code that you can scan. And basically you just plug in everything that you want, and then you say you're here and you're ready to order, and they get your food for you within a very short amount of time. So it's just one way of reducing contact with cashiers. So obviously everything has to be either card payment. You can either do credit, debit, or gift cards, whatever you got. But this is just kind of the way things are going to run from now on. The dining room is still open, but we are going to eat our breakfast outside this morning.
So we got some breakfast outside.
It's gorgeous out. It's really nice not to be wearing our mask when we eat, which I'm very grateful for. But we got our yummy coffees, and here we are. There's like absolutely nobody here. Which I know probably is going to be the case always, but like we said, we feel really safe here because there is literally nobody here, so...
Yeah, and obviously a lot of people don't like to come to Disney just to hang out at a pool and a resort.
But if you're crazy people like we are, then yes, you do.
Then we enjoy just resorts and pools and stuff like that. Also,
huge shout out to my aunt who got us this room with her DVC points. We normally probably wouldn't come here.
Yeah, and we have a 2-bedroom, we got to stay in a 2-bedroom villa with a preferred view, which we will have another video on that whole room tour if you guys want to check that out as well. But this resort is honestly gorgeous. It is brand new. And like we said earlier, it's like been closed just as long as it's been open. So it's been just exciting in general just to have this this entire thing be be here and us be here, and there's fruit. Also, Disney sells masks now, which is very exciting. Look at mine. I have a Baby Yoda mask because, of course, had to do that.
That's my man.
Yeah. So, as we mentioned, right up there, the lobby. The lobby was very safe. They had social distancing markers everywhere when you're checking in. Every employee had a mask. They also had like plastic coverings when you're checking in as well, which is just good to know about. The main store inside there is open. However, like trying things on, obviously that kind of stuff has changed. You just have to talk to the employees and ask them. As I mentioned, that's also where I got this mask. So that's cool. Right here, for your safety, maintain physical distancing. These signs are everywhere, which is really exciting and really good. But up there, right up where the store is, there's also a coffee shop, which is just a main central part of the lobby and everything like that. The coffee shop is open, the lounge is open, it's just everything is socially distanced. So yeah, things are still open here, they're just being smart.
Really quiet. Unfortunately, they did take some activities away. I don't think you're allowed to play bocce out here. They're not doing their fire pits at night or anything, which is unfortunate. But, you know, all safety measures to make sure that everyone can stay safe, so.
For sure. And then right out here, one of our favorite walks on Disney property, actually, is this loop that goes around Caribbean Beach. However, Caribbean Beach is not yet open. So this whole loop of a walk is actually kind of closed off and not really open right now, which is also something to know about if you're going to Riviera specifically.
Also, for the time being, the Skyliner is not working. The gondolas aren't even up on this line. I'm pretty sure this line is the one that connects to Pop Century and Art of Animation.
Yes.
So that's not running. We don't know when it's going to be running. I don't believe Disney has announced exactly when.
No.
But I imagine once the parks reopen, those transportation systems will definitely be running. Last night we did take the bus to Disney Springs. That is the only bus service that is offered right now, but it is still a complimentary service that they can still do, which is great.
Yeah, and they've blocked off certain seats on the bus in order to keep you safe, which is also very good to know. They kind of like literally, when we were on our way back.
Yeah, dividers.
Yeah, there was dividers and they said sit on seats number 2. So they kind of like have certain sections for people. So everything is very to the book and very safe, which is just really good, you know, for everybody. But we wanted to show you over here, kind of by the pools, what they're doing with the openings of the pools at the resorts, because there are some changes there. And yeah, just enjoying my Baby Yoda mask. So, as you can see by this recreation sign, they are still doing some recreation activities. They've just cut back quite a bit on that.
Yeah, definitely. And in regards to social distancing, a lot of things have had to be canceled. However, they're still doing the movie Under the Stars a couple nights a week, which is really fun. That's out on the beach. You can watch a movie out on the big screen. This week I saw they have like 101 Dalmatians, big classics like that. Other recreational activity would obviously be Disney Springs. Both pools are open, and they're open regular hours. The fun pool, like I like to call it, that closes at 9 o'clock, and then the quiet pool closes at 11, so you still have plenty of time to swim. And fortunately, when you're swimming, you don't have to wear your mask, which is great.
Yes, and they do have separated seating areas. It looks like they had pre-done that just to make sure everybody is safe.
Yeah, there are a bunch of signs out by the pool that say please don't move the chairs, because they've all been arranged so that every party is social distanced.
And then over here, as you know, we've already kind of mentioned, at the beginning of every single area, it's the same for the pool, they do have these signs right here. This is just going to give you all the information you're going to want to know. They have to do this. You're going to see these everywhere, honestly, for the foreseeable future. So
everyone should have been practicing for the past 3 or 4 months. Everything, just wearing your face mask, washing your hands, using sanitizer, not touching your face and nose, keeping distance from people that you don't know. All that good stuff.
And so, as Molly mentioned earlier, by the way, over here, you know, obviously we talked about Primo Piatto, which is, you know, Riviera's main quick service. But there's also Bar Riva over here, which is you know, just that this is the pool bar. But basically how it works, you walk up, there's an employee right on the outside of it, and they're gonna tell you right there, hey, here's this menu, scan the code basically, as Molly mentioned, and you basically do mobile ordering. You can also order while you're inside, some drinks and stuff, but regardless, it's all very socially distanced. The beach over there is also open. The chairs are separated, but it is open. It's just, you know, obviously this loop around Caribbean Beach, which is one of our favorite walks. Like the boardwalk is unfortunately closed.
I believe all of the resorts that are going to be open are going to be DVC Resorts until September. I believe that is when the first non-DVC resort is being opened. Well, I guess we'll just see where things go from there.
Yeah, there's staggered openings. So there are like non-DVC resorts that are opening. It's just that it's all staggered in terms of the public, like non-DVC members. Some of it's like July, some of it's August, September, October even. Like the boardwalk opens for non-DVC, I think October 1st. So it's just stuff to keep an eye on. I mean, not to say that Disney doesn't want you coming, but I think
they're definitely putting in an effort to, you know, discourage people from traveling all around the world to come.
Yeah, and
everyone who's here is probably local. From what it seems like, you know, like they're not coming here to hit the theme parks hard. They're here just kind of relax and chill out.
And we kind of have to just figure out the best way how to do this for people in general. Molly and I aren't overly inclined to even go to the parks, to be honest, but that's our personal preference. I'm not going to judge a person for going to the parks.
And frankly, the way that, obviously the parks are going to be different, but the way that the resorts have been, I'll say once again, we felt totally safe. We felt totally protected here. I feel safer here than I do going to the grocery store. So the parks are probably going to be a little bit different, probably a little bit more crowded, but definitely has not been an issue at the resort so far.
Yeah, and it's kind of been differing by theme parks. I've heard that SeaWorld has had a lot of non-compliance in terms of guests, but I've also heard that Universal has been pretty good outside of their openings for annual pass holders, which was a little messy, but you know, you're never going to get everybody to perfectly listen and follow the rules, but you can be assured that Disney is doing everything they can to make sure you are safe. So that's what we've gathered here. But yeah, that's kind of everything you really need to know about staying back on property at the DVC Resorts. All the safety. Topolino's Terrace, way up there, is reopened. It's reservation only. You cannot do a walk-in. And the app, I've noticed, keeps having issues with reservations, so you usually have to do it online.
Yeah, so if you are having difficulty with other reservations or the app, just definitely call. Every sit-down restaurant you do have to have a reservation for right now, so you can't just walk in and expect a table. I mean, maybe they'll make some exceptions here and there, but really if you want to eat at a nice restaurant, make that reservation.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and also, I mean, the parks, it's going to be limited capacity. Restaurants are going to be at limited capacity. Everything's going to be different, so making whatever reservations you can will just help you in general, to be honest. But yeah, Topolino's is open. Characters are even up there. It's just not characters visiting your tables. It's waving at you from a distance. So yeah, that's really everything you need to know about these DVC resorts officially reopening. All the safety measures, they're being very safe. I mean, for God's sakes, there's signs on trash barrels. I mean, so.
If anyone has any questions about resort staying during this period, please let us know. We're more than welcome to answer any questions. We've been here for two nights.
Yeah.
So if there's anything we didn't mention that would make you feel a little bit better about coming here, please let us know.
We always try our best to answer whatever we can in the comments sections of our videos. But if you're new to our channel, thanks for checking this video out. Check out the room tour we did of the 2-bedroom villa at Riviera. Beautiful spot, beautiful room. And the rest of our channel, we cover Disney, Universal, Orlando in general, restaurants, everything in between. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that fun stuff.
All that good stuff.
And yeah, my name is Jared.
And I'm Molly.
And we will see you real soon. Catch you on the flip-flop.